This is the Chapter 17 test over World War II. Right, so I'm going to read through these quickly, but you can pause the video as much as you need so that you can fill out your test. So number 1 just has you writing your name. Number 2, matching. We have appeasement, blitzkrieg, and Luftwaffe. So 1 is lightning war. 1 is giving in to demands to avoid conflict and keep peace. And 1 is a German Air Force. 3, matching. We have island hopping and we have Cold War. So 1 is tensions between the US and the USSR after World War II. And the other is recapturing some Japanese islands while bypassing others. 4, matching. We have Hitler, Stalin, Mussolini. So 1 is the fascist leader of Italy. 1 is the communist leader of the Soviet Union. And 1 is the Nazi leader of Germany. 5, more matching. We have Roosevelt and we have Chamberlain. 1 is the democratically elected president of the United States. And 1 is the Prime Minister of Great Britain in 1938. 6, matching. We have Stalingrad, we have El Alamein, and we have Midway. So 1 of these is the turning point in the Battle of the Pacific. 1 is the turning point in the battle in Europe. And 1 is the turning point in the battle in North Africa. 7, matching. We have D-Day and we have Berlin. 1 is the German capital and the site of Hitler's final stand. And the other is the code name for the liberation of France. 8, matching. We have the Truman Doctrine, the Marshall Plan, and NATO. So 1 is a military alliance aimed at stopping communism. 1 gave aid to European countries to rebuild after World War II. And 1 provided money and troops to countries fighting communism. 9. This peacekeeping organization was set up after World War II. Was it the Nazi-Soviet Pact, or was it the United Nations? 10. During World War II, all of the following countries were members of the Axis power except, so which one was not a member of the Axis powers? Japan, Germany, or Great Britain? Remember, so not part of the Axis powers. 11. During World War I, all of the following countries were members of the Allied powers except, right? So who was not a member of the Allied powers? Great Britain, the United States, or Spain. 12. At the Munich Conference in March of 1938, leaders met to discuss the fate of this country. Did they meet to discuss Czechoslovakia or Austria? 13. The German invasion of this country ended the policy of appeasement and sparked World War II. Was it Poland or Ethiopia? 14. The Japanese attack on this U.S. naval base on December 7, 1941, prompted U.S. involvement in World War II, so it got the United States to join World War II. Was the naval base Coral Sea, or was it Pearl Harbor? 15. This United States general planned the Allied invasion and liberation of France. Was it Eisenhower, or was it Grant? 16. In this agreement, the Soviet Union and Germany agreed to divide Poland between them. Was it the Communist-Fascist Pact, or was it the Nazi-Soviet Pact?